work on our last lesson for Chapter 1. Our last lesson is on 1-9. Okay? And 1-9 is working on equations that have more than one step to them. Alright, so we're going to be doing a couple things. We may be multiplying and adding, multiplying and subtracting, dividing, whatever. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff thrown at us here all at the same time. So let's look at an example. We have 2x plus 1 equals -7. Alright, remember our goal is to isolate the variable, to get this x by itself. And right now this x is attached to a multiplied by 2 and adding a 1. So it's got a couple things going on. Alright, the first thing we want to do is get rid of this plus 1. What's the opposite of addition? Subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 1. But what you do to one side, you do to the other side. Okay? So these two are going to cancel. Now this x is not isolated yet. It's still attached to that 2. So I have to bring it down with it. Okay? But now I can come over here and solve. -7, take away 1. Remember if you were doing your little dots? Negatives are red. So these would both get negatives. And you would add them all together and you would get a negative answer. So your whole answer is going to be -8. Now I need to isolate this variable. I can get rid of it now. That 2 is being multiplied to that x. So what's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So I'm going to divide by 2. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. These 2's cancel out and x drops down. 2 goes into 8 how many times? Because remember, top number goes inside the box. Okay? So 2 goes into 8 4 times, and now I'm asking myself, a positive times a negative equals a negative. So my final answer is x equals -4. Okay? Alright, let's try another example. Something maybe a little bit harder. How about we throw a fraction in there? Kids always get scared about fractions, but they're really not that hard. So we have 5 plus k over 6 equals 13. Okay? Our original idea here, well, yep, it's still going to be to get the k by itself. But we need to get rid of all these other values first. So the first thing I'm going to ask myself is I need to get rid of this +5. What's the opposite of +5? -5. Okay? What you do to one side, you do to the other side. These 5's cancel. This comes down all together. You can't just automatically separate that k and the 6 because we haven't done anything with that 6 yet, so it stays. 13 take away 5 is going to give me 8. Okay? Now I'm going to look at this equation. How can I get this k by itself when it's being divided by 6? What's the opposite of division? Multiplication. So I'm going to multiply each side by 6. Because what you do to one side, you do to the other side. These 6's cancel out. And now I have k. And then I do 8 times 6, which is going to give me 48. And there's your final answer. Alright, let's see if we can do another one. Okay, let's throw some negative numbers in there. See how much you remember from our negative lesson. Negative integer lesson. We have -8 equals -15 plus z, that's a z, over 2. Alright, our goal is still get z by itself. But first I need to get rid of this other stuff. So I need to get rid of this 15. What's the opposite of -15? +15. Okay? What you do to one side, you do to the other side. So I'm going to add 15 over here as well. These 15's cancel, and the z over 2 stays. Now I need to solve this over here. Well, -8 plus 15. Well, let's flip that around so it looks a little bit easier. See, I still have the -8 and I still have the +15. So I'm asking myself, 15 take away 8 is going to give me 7. 7 equals z over 2. All right, now let's solve this out. I need to get z by itself. What's the opposite of division? Multiplication. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. The 2's cancel, and I'm left with 2 times 7 is going to give me 14. 14 equals z. Now again, guys, you can always go back in, put this 14 in right here at the original problem, and you should get this answer right here, -8. You can always go back and check your work to make sure that you're doing it correctly. All right, hopefully this helped you on your homework.